booth, there's a lot to go through. So I'll kind of keep it a little bit under to some of the cooler things that I've been really liking. So starting off is here these blind boxes we've got going on for Gundam. So this one's the Chinese Zodiac one. So each one has like a theme for Chinese Zodiac. So this is the dragon, it's the rabbit, this is the pig, or boar I guess, rat, ox, tiger I think it is, and then snake. So since it is the year of the snake right now, they gave like 3 different variants. A normal one, gold one, and then a pearl one.
That's awesome.
Yes. And then if it's not that, we have these regular blind box ones called QMSV. So these ones are themed as well. So this one is just like seed characters. So there are 2 chase characters in this. So we don't have any order here. I don't think we pulled any of it or the ones on display. It just makes it a chase for a reason. And then lastly is my favorite, are these called Yurugun. These are cute. Silly blind box of like Gundam. So you can see they're very, very stylized and they're very different. Like the RX-78 has like a beam saber, but it's like an umbrella. You see like dogs and sniffles. So it's my favorite. I love it.
That's awesome.
And then the newest one, G-Flex, that is a series that just started this week in theaters. So these characters, Bachu, so a lot of our brands, pulling some stuff from each. So right now I'm impressed with Bachu, kind of leading the way. Sure. Also has a high. You actually have no problem. One of your other reps. Yes. Your CNC rep is currently in another meeting. No problem. I'll show you some of the other stuff that's hobby attack. Alright, this is for you. This has a model kit of, it's called Platosaurus. So this kit, these kits right here, you can build them as a skeleton, and you can put the skin on. So you have the Velociraptor that's featured right here. As shown, you can build it as a skeleton, and it comes with this clear see-through skin. So then, once you're done building it, essentially it's like this right here.
Cool.
Yeah. And so this one doesn't require any nippers or tools. Just punch it right out, and you can build right off the bat. Next down here is our newest 30-minute fantasy. So 30-minute fantasy is it's a little branch of the 30-minute missions, but instead it's focusing on like medieval like warriors, paladins, mage, wizards, and the great thing about them is because they have all these pegs or so, it's super customizable. If you want like that purple piece to the gold, you can do that. If you want half of the leg black, half of it white, if you want to change the head pieces, super customizable. It's one of my favorite growing lines.
That's awesome.
And then over here is the wall of Pokemon. Bandai has a ton of Pokemon model kits, and honestly, they're so nice. This one here is the Quick model kit Quick. Oh, that's a tongue twister. They're all $10 right off the bat. You can see there's like 20 choices of characters. Usually they're the first partner Pokemon, and they're super easy. Again, they don't need any tools. Whereas here, these are the model kit ones. These have a little bit more articulation. Again, you don't necessarily need the tools, but it's welcomed. They do have some articulation points on these ones up here, and they're kind of good, especially again with the price point. You can't go wrong with 10 to $18.
Barely action figures. It costs that much. Look as good as this.
Yeah. And so they have like a big version too. So they have like a Magikarp. So you can like flop them here, just keep them like that. You don't need a stand, but he does come with a stand. Speaking of action figures, let's look at some action figures.
Really, really beautiful.
So this area, you're about to see it. One thing here.
I see it. Yeah.
This whole space for Dragon Ball is there. It's a great testament to showcase that no matter how you collect, there's always a way. Whether it's a 4-inch, 6-inch, 12-inch figure, down to these Dragon Stars that has whole both characters to pick from, to even statues. SH figures, which has such amazing articulation.
And it did really well. We also have but that was a really fun one for kids. Timeline, we still have stock on certain
My
figures.
favorite is this Dragon Ball
and then
Diamond
you're
Apple. I'll display it for you. I could be the person on camera. So, just like toys, you can actually track them.
do that for
And the price point's $19.99.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great pace.
Yeah, so fun for something that I'm still trying to figure out how to get them both together. I'm like, I'll get it. I'll get
Play
it.
action for 19 to play.
Yes. So, oh, I gotta make sure this went with the thing right here. And it comes with the sheath too, so
Nice.
you put it back in. Tamashi has this great movie called Tamashi Art. This is the first time I've had a chance to really look at it in person. We recently announced it, so there's no price point, no release date just yet. But from here, it's pretty much a concept of your favorite art cover from a manga, maybe a comic book, just thrown into like a 3D space that you could display, whether you want to hang it on your wall or keep it on the shelf.
Nice.
Presto and Ichibancho figures. Both brands do impeccable statue work. For those who aren't great with, posing their figures, they do it for you. And that's my favorite. Like, so there's a lot of people who are not so good at it. So
Yeah, I'm one of those.
oh, okay. We've got some really good stuff here. So start from this. Tamashi Nations has this thing called One Piece Luffy's Archive of Adventures. These are really cool in the sense of like they're like hydro tipped, but they feature different art. Whether it's characters from like One Piece, so it's like Luffy, Nami, Zoro attire, to even like if you look even closely, it's like the manga chapters.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is incredible.
And all the way far right, this says to be continued, just like in the anime.
Nice.
By far, really cool. So wave one coming in, I believe, summer.
Okay.
So expect to see that. And then my favorite, we're bringing in called Bandai Lifestyle. This department focuses on a lot of the lifestyle aspects. So like lip cheek, and in this case, bath bombs.
Okay.
So for this bath bombs, we've kind of given a good spin. We've thrown collectible toys in there.
Oh,
so they're blind. They're like blind bags, but you can relax and enjoy it. For the One Piece ones, for those who know, Devil Fruit users can't swim. So when the bath bomb dissolves at the very end, if you're a Devil Fruit user, or if it is a Devil Fruit user, it'll sink to the bottom. But if it's not, they will actually float to the top.
Nice.
Yeah. And just to show, this is actual water. It's not like, like a gelatin or something. But yeah, that's so cool. We've got some more other bath bombs I can show you.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
So here these ones are wood, so. Okay, so here on top, we've got a lot of other One Piece collectibles. And again, it's just a great show. There's model kits, there's action figures, there's puzzles, there's statues. Essentially, what kind of collection you are, we got something for it, especially for any of those franchises here. The action figures themselves are doing really well. They all come with a little accessory from Luffy, usually it's an additional face. So once you get the base for Luffy, every figure going on forward kind of gives you another additional piece. So it's kind of gives you like endless play.
That's great.
Similar here with Naruto. Action figures. These are price points for entry to like SH figure, which has a little bit higher price point, but articulation and design are incredible. To even some of these like 6-inch figures that you can see at retail stores. And the blind bags as well, for those who like that blind bag experience.
Send you here with some lesson
Guys, I'm Presto Ichibancho, masters in making sculptures, honestly. The details in all of these are incredible. Honestly, if I had space, I would add some, but I don't have space. I think that's like the #1 collector's like nightmare, running out of space. Same with even when you were IP, when franchise like gets there, We've already expanded quite large into it. Replica, which are like 1-to-1 scale swords. They do. I don't have batteries in here, but they do make noises with the characters and the show theme songs and all that. They're really fun to play with. But definitely something to just display at home. Message figure arts line has even come itself into here. Even Tamagotchi. How crazy is that? So, some of the ones YouTube come in summer. Hasbro Hotel, which that series that's on right now.
Yeah, this is 12 years old.
It's crazy because like
My wife's not that old. So.
yes, this show is. I'm surprised. I mean, to be fair, as a kid, I did watch some. It turned out alright. I'm the toy company. I get to enjoy stuff. We've got these plushes. Volume 1 is scheduled to be released around summertime, with volumes 2, 3, and 4 kind of following the seasons after. And then with these.
I'm warning you, I'm going to be hitting you up.
Okay. Let me know. I'm sure the team would be very excited to know that there are people interested in this stuff. Because I think we had like a younger content creator came by. He's like, Mom, I love this stuff. We gotta get these. I'm like, did you watch this?
Yeah. There was one vendor at CC this past year. Wouldn't sell my son a Hasbro Hotel item, and I'm like, I'm the father. I'm right here.
I'm cool with it.
But they're like, nope, sorry.
So I will make sure to let her know. I got you.
I'm
on
just
this.
like, I could understand if the kid was alone, but
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah. So with Band Presto, it's quite interesting because then we've got two setups of brands that are really focused on the statues. But with Band Presto, they also get down to different sizing. So as you can see here, they have these blind boxes for Kirby's. On both sides, so it's like desserts. So you can actually see Kirby enjoying desserts, which I truly love. And they even same with like Chopper from One Piece. And so the best thing about Band Presto is that, again, how big your collection is, how much space you have. They kind of have that in control for you. So if you want like real collectible figures, we have the WCF line, perfect for that, for like a desk or so. You have different variations for the box sizes. So you actually know that when you purchase, if you're trying to figure out the sizing of your space, and Presto is really good about that. And then with Ichibachi, we've got incredible detail, pretty good prices too. You can bring in 40 range of iron, but they have insane detail. I want to point out like Bakugo here, the hair molding, this grenade arm, even this Doria right here, Deku, effects with the eyes, the hair, the paint, the folds and the costumes. Yeah, I don't know how they understand how folds and clothes work.
Yeah.
I don't either. Incredible detail that goes with it. Even like the Digimon stuff, there's some crazy details in it.
This is amazing stuff.
And also nothing to work on is soft mix. So, like soft vinyl figures. Hakusho. We showcased it at the New York Comic Con, but I think this is the first time we're kind of giving you a little bit more detail. So I believe it's like a May release, along with box design for the. I'm interested because I want Kuwabara, and I have a friend who wants like the other. So at least all of us have a character we'd want to have. And then here again, it's similar to the other ones, but we've got Ultraman, we have this cool new Yo-Yo line, and we got Maxo. With Ultraman, that's really cool. They're quite young. I think we've kind of we have some new stuff with the vinyls. I think the soft vinyls are actually the growing piece to this, is that they're so affordable and that there's just a wall of them that you're pretty much okay to like, if you get this and like, your kid drops it, it's okay because it'll survive the fall. And that's what I like. I think for such detail and for a great price, you might as well pick these up if they're just going to be displayed. Another Yo-Yo skills. Hyper Yo-Yo XL is the newest thing so they're available also on Amazon, with more coming to stores. So here, crazy thing is, we all know, like, you know, yo-yoing, we've always done, you know, like, the sleeper is always like this, but here,
And I'm not sure if you guys are comparing these too much to a magnet.
so, like, here you don't have to really go into that sleeper mode, you could just pull on it, and it actually revs on its own, so.
Is this new?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That's cool.
Yeah, so these new ones, some are available out now, and you can mix and match, so you don't have to have the same color. You could have blue, yellow, right? You can have green by itself, but if I wanted to take the two, I take this top part, take this part, put them together. They even have a little carabiner to put them on there, so it looks super cool, stylish, you know. It's one of those things that I think is, I would want it just because it's part of the piece. It's hard to say. I'm, you know, they say don't go on your supply, but I love this stuff. I'm in for it. And then we got so many cool things. I think Godzilla's just all grown over the last several years. Thanks to the Monsterverse, even Toho -1. The magnets are really popular on Amazon. This is my awesome Chimancho figure. Nice. And we've got, like, this is recently up for order. It's like Godzillasaurus. This one's from Namco, so this little soft vinyl. Space Godzilla, Baby Godzilla.
Cute.
And I told the team, I was like, you might not see this at the end of the show. I like it a lot. As far as, like, some of the action figures, these are some of the newer ones coming in. Honestly, I love a good, easy Godzilla with a good price point and effect. I'm an accessories person, so they need to have accessories. So I'm happy with it. Some of the soft finals, you have these three. Burning Godzilla has its, like, anniversary this year, I believe. So you're going to see a little bit more of the Burning Godzilla toys going on. Got one here. This one, you have this little egg monster. So it's an egg, and then you can transform into a monster.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then another one here for the soft line. The one I like, since I'm a big fan of, like, the blind bags, this little Gashbon blind bag HD series. So each one comes like this little capsule, but the capsule can be used as the stage.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. And I love it. It's like this back, just digging in. Go around over here and just, like, apply it. Bath bomb.
If I can change my life. Did you take my card already?
Oh, yeah.
Have your card. I'll take it again. Okay. So just after the event, just give me a call, or maybe better, send me an email. That way I can get your email and I can send you our business application. So what happened?
I just find it interesting what, in terms of, like, anime, how things, just certain things just take up, like, it's just started, and it's like, already, like,
right off the bat.
huge. I'm loving it, too.
Yeah, it's a great slice of life. I think I like talking a lot, but I just don't speak much, which is so interesting. It's really character. It doesn't really speak a lot, but I love it.
It almost reminds me of, like, a comic version of, the comedy version of The Professional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we got these, like, cell phones, these play charms. So the cool thing with them, I will show you, is this Elmo. So they have a little adhesive on the back, and so you latch them onto there, and it locks into place. You have this cool plush that just hangs on your phone when you're on a call. But if you don't want it on there, most of them have a little loop, so you could actually use it, put on, like, a necklace, backpack. So, yeah. Favorite thing I want to show you is bath bombs. So again, we're trying to bring these in. So right now, the two that are available are Sanrio items. Super cute. I'm a big fan of Sanrio.
My wife's a huge Hello Kitty fan, so.
That's the only pattern. We're gonna have to work this out. Send some of these two as the apology for the has-been stuff. So my favorite that I like to show people is this summer. We got a Jaws bath bomb.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So you do get it in this cool, like, orca-ish boat-shaped bath bomb. So once you drop it in, right, it fizzles, and my favorite part is the blood will start running red. So the water will start running red, and then once it's all dissolved, you get one of these 4 Jaws figures, and they'll float to the top. And if you know your Jaws movies, this is the wire, the oxygen tank. This is just him jumping out, and this is the burnt one, right? So that's awesome. Yes. So this is my favorite thing to really showcase this year. So imagine the water is clear, then turns red, and then after it all, you're like, what the? And then just floats to the top.
I can imagine how many parents are going to take off of that one. I'm sorry.
So that's why we have to show them, like, it turn red. They're like, okay. It's like, thanks for letting us know. You're like, no problem. But yes, the bath bombs we plan to expand here in the US. So a lot of the Bandai bath bombs all have a collectible figure. Even like these ones here that have like this aquarium. So you can see that the bath bomb's a little bit larger, but it's to hold something like this. So it's cute. Nice.
I like it. And they do so well.
Mega House. So the Mega Cat project turns 5 this year. So one of the things they'll be doing a lot of crazier stuff. But one that's coming out is called these Toko Toko. Toko Toko is like the sound of walking. So these cute little cats. Remember, like in the malls, the dogs are just walking. These don't flip, but if they did, I would be dropping my jaw. But yes, they walk. Cute.
The licenses are
Yes. So your favorite cats are there, and especially since the Cat Project already has an extensive amount of characters. So you have Neandum. So there's always a play on of words for the cats. It's a Neandum variety. I forget how to describe it.
Yeah, Kirby in the last couple of years has got a real.
Then you already have something. We were just talking
because he was so adorable. Kirby and Kirby is the awesome. Yes. So it's easy to make a million Kirby's.
Stuff. Other side has like Nanobox. We've carried Nanobox. Really new side.
The newest wave
It's kind of like awesome.
This is Mamechi. He is a character in the Tamagotchi device. Start you up here with all these lifestyle products. The Tamagotchi has moved sort of into this lifestyle space beyond the devices this year. So we've got plush products, keychains, even smaller ones that can kind of hang on your purse or your backpack, your bag. This one here is something that can go on the back of your phone like a pop socket. So you can see how it's like demonstrated there. There are lip and cheek products. There are bath bombs, hair ties, and then even nano blocks. You can build your own character or the device itself. It's cool. And then here are some figurines. Here we move on to some of our actual devices. So the top row is the original Tamagotchi. This was launched in '97 in the States. So these devices have like the same programming from the 90s, but we release new shells every year. There's new characters, all that sorts of thing. With the Tamagotchi Nano, this is the same premise where you're raising, nurturing, caring for your character, but it's based off of that universe. So this one, of course, is our latest one. It will be available to purchase March 11th. This is the Darth Vader Tamagotchi. So in this one, you're raising Anakin Skywalker to become Darth Vader.
It's a little twisted, but on the same token, kind of cool.
Yeah. And then there's, of course, the Grogu and R2-D2 both from the Star Wars universe. There's Hello Kitty, and then there's several animes. So we have Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Spy Family, and One Piece. And of course, there are multiple other IPs available online. This is just what we have on display here today. And then we have our Tamagotchi Uni, which I believe was that was being showcased for the first time at the last Toy Fair. So this is the one that doubles as a watch, and it can connect to Wi-Fi. It has its own universe called the Tamiverse, where you can hop in and interact with other characters. You can get married. You can DIY projects and gift them to your friends. And then the Tamagotchi connection on this second row here is it was originally launched in 2004, and we just relaunched it last year with the 20th anniversary. This one you can connect devices with your friend via Bluetooth and just visit each other's characters and play different games with them.
Nice.
True friends pack.
Oh, jeez.
And then here we have our Tamagotchi collectibles, which these are blind packs, so you don't know what you're getting until you actually open the pack. There are 6 to collect, and they're all based off of Poop Time,
Oh my
which
God.
is, of course, an action that you can do in the game. You take your pet to the restroom, or sometimes it will go in its room, and you have to clean it up. So you see here, it's like there's one on the toilet. There are some that just are playing with the actual poop.
Oh my God.
And of course, so when you unbox the blind pack and put the character together and slide it in the case, you can also take it out and it doubles as a case for your original Tamagotchi.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
And then one of our, or actually this was just announced yesterday, this is the Adventure Companion. So it is both a backpack and has a 3-in-1 plush on the inside. And I'll show you how that works. It starts as a baby, just like in your device, and you raise it into your child, and then thirdly into the adult.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is neat.
So yeah, that is pretty much the Tamagotchi booth. You can feel free scan around. There's the Tamagotchi selfie mirror. I don't know if you got the actual like.
Yep.
Okay.